Welcome to Glasses and Cups, brought to you by Limitless Media Group and Bronell ENT. I'm your host, Double A. Joining me in the studio today is my co-host, TanDope.
What up, do?
And this is a little bit about a lot. Intelligent conversation for the unintelligent world. TanDope.
What's good, man?
Same, man. Same.
What's going
Always
on?
on the grind. What's
goody two shoes?
Really, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to educate the people. So,
Okay.
We've got a lot to talk about. You know, got a few things in mind. So let's get into it.
Yeah, why not?
All right. It's 2017. 2017, of course, we can't talk about anything without talking about the big story.
Mm-hmm.
The Donald, although his hands are kind of small. I'm just saying, I had to throw that out there. In all seriousness, though, for good or for ill, the man is the president of the United States. Commander-in-Chief.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
POTUS.
It happened.
You know? He is the man.
Make America great again. That's the slogan.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Well, let's talk about it. He's having some struggles, though. That first 100 days has not been kind to him. You know, he's argued with the media. He's been fact-checked. But let's talk about it. You know what? I don't want to even talk about all that nonsense. You can take any side you want on that. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about his cabinet picks and his advisors. I want to talk about that. Okay. Let's talk about this man's cabinet picks.
Okay. Who are
because,
you?
You know, my mom used to tell me, show me who your friends are and I'll tell you who you are. Right? Your mom ever tell you that?
Your mom was smart.
Oh,
yeah, my mama said the same thing, but a different way. She was like, watch who you hang around.
Okay, fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
So this man has Kellyanne Conway.
Mm-hmm.
That woman, I will tell you what, you can say what you like about Kellyanne Conway. You can say a lot about her.
Mm-hmm.
But she is fiercely loyal to Donald Trump. And she is completely unburdened by anything remotely resembling truth or fact.
Whoa.
I'm just saying. This
Harsh
woman,
accusation, isn't it?
she said alternate facts.
You know, those are lies, right?
Okay, I'm just saying.
So, I mean, we all know what those are, though.
And they're not
Those
facts.
are lies. Alternate facts are lies.
You are entitled to your own opinion.
That is a truthful way to say, I lied to you. If there is a way.
I'm going to try that with my wife one time.
It ain't
She's going to say, sweetheart, where were you? I'm going to say, oh, I was with Ron. Or I was with such and such. Oh, really? Well, I called and they said that they hadn't seen you. I'm going to say, baby, I was with alternate fact. Those are alternate facts. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
You know, something like that. Michael Flynn, General Flynn, retired and retired again. Too bad. Good general, poor decisions. That's what in the military they call good initiative, bad judgment. I don't know what he was thinking. So he had to leave, step down. He lied to the vice president. How do you even lie to the vice president? Have the vice president walking around vouching for you, looking like a fool.
Somebody did it. Somebody did it.
I'm just saying.
Somebody did it. Right.
Saying, look, my mom used to tell me, you know, I'm going to come to school, I'm going to talk to the teacher, but if she doesn't tell me the same thing that you told me, we're going to have a problem.
Right.
He got called out from the whole country. Steve Bannon.
Who?
Steve Bannon.
Don't know.
Used to be head of Breitbart.
Okay.
Alt-right media group, I'm just going to come out and say, what's the nicest way to say this? He seems to be a racist. Moving on.
Seems to be.
I might be wrong. Maybe it's just his public. Maybe he just plays one on TV.
Seems.
He seems to.
Seems is
Some
a strong word.
He says and does.
Strong word.
Seems is a very mediocre word, I think.
Not mediocre, because you have to understand that English is always the dual meaning.
Well, okay, fine. The English language is complicated.
So seem is also strong as that seam. You know, that cuff up. You know, they keep that suit looking the way it do. You know what I'm saying?
Now you're talking about
I'm getting deep. No, I'm
talking about homophones. Words that sound the same but don't mean the same.
I'm getting deep. It's seam. You don't know how strong a seam is, bro.
Seams.
Question mark.
You're talking seams like sutures, right?
I'm just saying seams like any seams.
Okay, like
stitches. It's not too strong because it seems.
Okay, how about seams? Let's talk about seams like sutures and seams like doctors make. Speaking of doctors, let's talk about Dr. Ben Carson.
Okay.
That's
a black guy. He ran for president, right? What did he get? Like 2% of the vote?
I don't know.
Something crazy like that.
He ran for president, right? And didn't make it. Didn't make it. I'm not mad at him.
He was up against Hillary, though.
No, he wasn't. He was up against. He ran as a Republican.
He ran as a Republican.
He ran as a Republican.
So he ran up against Donald.
Yeah. He was.
Well, he ain't have enough money. That's what that was. He ain't have enough money.
I don't think he had enough smarts.
Or he don't have enough debt. He don't have enough money or debt. It's the same thing, different, but
same.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't think he had enough smarts.
Yeah,
this man, and to say he's not smart is really not accurate because when it comes to neurosurgeons, he is a pioneer, brilliant surgeon.
Brilliant.
However, he should probably not ever speak in public. I'm just saying.
Has he ever said anything good? You just made it like, man, never said nothing good.
I'm not saying he's never said anything good. Does he have positive
quotes? I mean, does he have good stuff?
He's done some great things.
Right.
He separated conjoined twins or something like that, pioneered new types of brain surgery. Yeah, the man is brilliant. He really is a brilliant surgeon. However, he did also say into a microphone on a stage in public where people could see and hear him, and it was recorded, that the involuntary immigrants that came from Africa at the bottom of slave ships, involuntary immigrants that came in the bottom of the slave ships, they had dreams that one day their children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren would be prosperous in this country, in this land. And I get what he's trying to say, but it's so wrong. They didn't have dreams of prosperity in this life. They had dreams of going back home. Right. They had dreams of going back home. And to say involuntary immigrants puts it kind of puts a veneer over the truth. Those are the more alternate facts.
Right. Well, see, I only got really one thing to say about that. That whole situation was just something that's been, trumped on to like a snowball effect now, So now it's like it don't never really go away. Every 2 years they're making a movie about it, it's like
only a couple of weeks ago.
And I mean, speaking of you saying dreaming to go home too, at the same token, the mentality is messed up. If somebody come take you right now and make you go to Russia and work 50 years and then you finally get free, you ain't gonna come back here and see if your mama still live on the same street?
Yeah.
But what happens is after so long where you haven't been taught to ever want to go back to wherever you started, you don't care.
It's not. I would say it's not that don't care. Don't confuse. Don't confuse indentured servitude or just being something like a prison sentence with dehumanizing, stripped of culture, stripped of language, and indoctrinated in a culture that is not your own, and then removed far and away by thousands of miles from everything you've ever known. Don't confuse those two. I think Ben Carson needs to just sit down somewhere. Yeah, I mean, he's a president of Housing and Urban Development, which makes no sense. If he had been appointed Surgeon General, good pick. Right. Housing and Urban Development, what? Because he lives in a house. I don't know. But it is what it is.
He black though, right?
Oh yeah.
Maybe he'll not look out for us. That's what they tend to do. So.
Okay. If you want to talk about you want to talk about race in America? Let's talk about race in America.
All right. It was good.
Race in America.
Talk to.
Still racist. They're still out there. They're hanging out. They are emboldened.
You know what I don't get? I'm gonna tell you what I don't
you get.
It's enough space to go do whatever you want to go do in this country. Go do it. If you want to go live somewhere where ain't them no more them type of people, you can find it. And you can take your friends and everybody can go there and be happy. It can be utopia. So clearly that's not what you want. You don't want a utopia, because if you wanted a utopia, it's plenty of places. Matter of fact, there's plenty of cities that's like that for you, bro.
So so what you're saying is if you if you don't want to be around certain kinds of people, just move away.
If you don't like Asians, don't move to Chinatown.
Okay, fair enough. But you see, I'm not talking about people who say, well, I don't want to live around these kind of people, so I move away.
It's not rocket science.
I'm talking about people that say, I don't want to live around these kind of people. They shouldn't live here.
Move. There's enough space for everyone to move. This is the land of opportunity.
That they don't
move.
Like to.
You matter of fact, you got money. Move.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying there's people who would say there are people who would say, well, I don't like you, so you should go away.
Here now, baby. The only thing you can do is move, and I'm sure you got enough money to move.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. Anybody that tells me to go back to Africa, I'm going to say...
Got enough money to move. Anybody tell me to go back, got enough money to move. They got enough money to go forward.
No, you can't tell me to go back. Yeah. You brought me here. You brought me here. I'm not leaving.
But listen, why would that even be an insult? Go back. I do want to go back in own land, in own property. Mm-hmm. Why not?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay, then. We on our way.
Okay, we on our way. We want to get out of America.
It ain't about getting out of America. I think it's about expanding my opportunity.
Okay. Speaking of get out.
This is global.
Speaking of get out.
Okay.
Movie. We talking about race. We talking about getting out. Get Out. Mm-hmm. Jordan Peele.
Right? I heard about it.
He's taking a serious shot at it. Written, directed.
I had a phone call as well.
Oh, you had a few phone calls? They called you? Somebody called you? Yeah, a few conversations?
A few conversations about it. You know, I haven't seen the movie, so I was like, make sure they keep it brief. You know what I'm saying? Because I hadn't seen the movie.
Okay.
Gotta be honest.
Okay, I got you.
All I seen was the previews. That was enough for me. For white people, it was like him. I don't even want to know.
Right, and now you've got people doing what they call the get out challenge. I'm like, so you run in a straight line at somebody and then turn really sharply at the last second. That's called playing wide receiver, isn't it?
I thought that was called chicken.
Chicken.
I thought that was called chicken.
Chicken.
When they call it chicken?
Yeah, you run right at each other.
You see whoever turns is the chicken.
Boom. Okay, yeah. But Jordan Peele's making some moves. And
who was that again? That's the Key and Peele guy.
Key and Peele. Yep.
Okay, Jordan Peele.
Is he the dark skin one? The shorter, stocky one. Okay. Not the anger translator. Mm-hmm. Not the anger translator one. Luther. Yeah. I think every black person should have an anger translator for this new America. But anyway, that's another story. We'll talk about. So he's made this movie. It's making a splash in the box office. A lot of people upset. A lot of people saying, "Ooh, it's so racist." Ooh, it puts people in a bad light. Yeah, people are angry. Okay. Some people are angry. Some people are amused. Some people are scared. It's all the same. Whoa. But what do you think, Oscar? Next year?
Again, I haven't seen the movie. The previews are like a lot of previews. Mm-hmm. They make me not want to see the movie.
Pretty much.
When I seen that preview, it was like the same preview I see on A&E for Scared Straight. Mm-hmm. I don't need to see that show.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? Because I see the preview, I see what it's about. I don't need that action. Don't want to see
Not part of your life.
Don't want to pronounce that into existence upon thyself. Why would I want to do something? So
fine by me. Last year though, the Oscars were hashtag Oscars so white. Right. This year we have Moonlight. It was Moonlight, not La La Land.
Okay.
It was Moonlight. Okay. Moonlight won the Oscar.
Okay.
Moonlight won the Oscar.
A lot of black people in that, right?
A lot of black people in that.
Cool.
Great movie.
Cool.
Basic plot: you've got a single mother, a young boy, no father.
Typical.
Finds a father figure in in the local drug dealer. You know, the dope man.
With the dope man, huh? That's how I feel.
Here's my problem.
What's your problem?
The whole perpetuation of stereotypes. I don't like it. The noble struggle idea, where black people are noble when they struggle to aspire out of their. Come on, man, give me a break. Hey, you ever seen Hollywood Shuffle?
Hollywood Shuffle with Bill Cosby and Richard Pryor and all them. Robert Townsend. Apologies. Robert Townsend. He wrote that, right?
Hollywood Shuffle. You want me to play? Okay, I've been educated at Juilliard. I played Shakespeare at Cambridge, and you want me to play a dope dealer? Very good. What does the dope dealer say? Hey there, my man. Give me that money. No. Can you act blacker? The noble struggle. Bullshit. I'm over it. Okay, I'm still mad Denzel Washington got an Oscar for Training Day. Not that he was not a great actor, because he played that part to the nth degree. However, why does he have to play the bad guy to get the Oscar?
Well, see, people don't even understand why he got an Oscar. Do you even understand why he got an Oscar?
He got the Oscar because he made us hate him.
He got an Oscar because he got shot in the ass. Let's not get this fucked up. There are things in this world that magically line up in the stars and shit when you get shot in the ass in front of a million people over and over again.
So
I promise you.
So what
I promise you. Try that shit.
Tom Hanks got an Oscar for Forrest Gump.
Shot in the ass.
That's why.
Shot in the ass.
I don't know.
Tell me somebody else who been shot in the ass in the movies who went straight to the basement? I don't know. You get shot in the ass, you going to the city, you going to the moon and back.
I'm not sure on that one. I really don't. Okay, maybe. All right.
Whatever. Okay. I'm just saying. He got shot in the ass. The movie
blew up. Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Right, let's talk about.
Some people like it. Some people love it.
Let's talk about some other movies. Comic book movies.
Okay.
I'm so tired.
Sicko.
Marvel and DC need to stop. I've had enough. I didn't even watch the last Captain Avengers movie, Civil War. Couldn't be bothered. I just couldn't.
Couldn't fuck with it.
I hated Dawn of Justice. Hated it. The best thing in Dawn of Justice was Wonder Woman and Aquaman. That was Batman versus Superman.
Okay. I didn't see Aquaman. Aquaman was in that?
Aquaman was in it. He was in one of the little clips where they were seeing all that.
4 times with that shit, man, so it wasn't good.
That movie was
Batman was like Batman was wearing a fucking Brinks truck and he was fucking slapping around Superman and because he had the green shit was on. I was like, man, this is some bullshit. That's some bullshit. Yeah, I was over it. Yeah, I was over it.
I just said they need to come up with some new ideas. They need to come up with some new ideas. Just go ahead and write a new movie, a new idea completely.
But they don't know if that's gonna work.
Oh yeah,
that's the whole get off your ass and do it thing.
I'm just saying
they don't know if it's gonna work. So why do that? Let's just do what's been working.
There are people from Hollywood right now watching our little YouTube channel. Going, oh, you're on a YouTube channel. What do you know? Right. I know your movie sucks.
You know what that's like telling them? That's like telling them McDonald's. Why don't you turn the arch upside down? Like they like get him out the room. Like you know what I'm saying? We need to make more arcs. Faster, like, you know what I mean? Like you're totally out of line, sir. Kick his ass out of here.
Back to the silliness. Good.
I'm sorry.
All right. So let's talk about something completely different. March Madness is here.
Oh, hoop, love hoop, man. Grew up playing hoop.
I was born in the Caribbean. I have foot-eye coordination.
Okay.
I'm 5'9". I got nothing.
Got nothing on.
I have a passing familiarity with basketball. Do you know the last time I played basketball, like with any kind of seriousness, expecting to do anything positive?
How long have it?
Freshman year of college. 1997.
You put that on the year. You put that out there too. That's
I'm old and cranky, and I'm not interested in basketball. Yeah, it's been 20 years. 20.
Yeah, you might not even want to try that, boss.
Boom.
You might want to leave that all the way alone.
20. Not even happening.
I just did it last week. You know, it felt good. You know, it feels great when I bust them up. You know how I do. But
how tall are you?
6'2".
6'2". Okay, yeah.
The best 225 for the ladies.
The best I can do for you is kick you in your knee and keep it moving.
I had to do that shameless plug.
I'm just saying. But college basketball, Can we cut those boys a check already?
Man, they both have been getting a check, man. They building stadiums, universities. Coaches getting $4-5 million.
They are paying millions off of watching. It's basically slave labor.
Yes, sir. And then they talk about education and this and that.
They're not getting an education because somebody's doing their classwork for them.
Just cut the check.
I'm not saying that the true student athletes who are real student athletes who really go to class, who really study and really bust their butt to get grades and graduate. I'm not saying that they aren't worth their scholarships. What I am saying though is that there's a premium on the entertainment and the athletics piece because it makes money for the school, not the academics. Hey man,
don't none of this go without no money, man. It's a money boat. It don't go without no money.
True, you can't have a university without money, without funding.
So then what are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Cut the boys a check. I'm saying
athletic programs make the most money.
Yes. That's fine. Okay. But can we pay the athletes? Can we make it so that they're not eating ramen noodles?
No, because they're going to be pro. But this is what I challenge. This is what I say.
So what if they're pro?
No, this is what I say. It's all about, think about it. Once you become a professional, it's all about what? You're a businessman at that point, right?
You've got 4 years to be a professional. After that, you're done.
Hear me out.
Go to the NBA, be a real professional.
Hear me out.
Pseudo-professional.
Hear me out. When you do something professionally, you become a business mind behind your talent. Mm-hmm. You do it amateur to have fun and shit. You know what I mean? But when you become a professional, you're knocking him out because I need that 1.5 and not that 750.
Let me ask you a question.
See what I'm saying?
What is fun about cortisone shots in your knees? What is fun about playing injured, playing with braces and wraps? What is fun about that?
Competition.
Competition is fun, but I don't enjoy playing through pain.
Competition. A lot of players play through pain. For the competition, I know I did. I used to hobble around, had an air cast on, couldn't do nothing but
I've played through pain.
Get it to you like that, you know what I mean?
I've played through pain. I've been there. I've done that. Yeah. I've taken my knocks.
Still gonna put it in on you.
And if you have to do it, you have to do it. If you really want to do it, you really want to do it. But I'm saying that at this point, what we're demanding of these college athletes, cut them a check.
Yeah, we in agreement.
Cut them a check.
We in agreement.
All right. So picks to win March Madness because
I'm gonna just throw it out there. Duke, UCLA, UNC, Kansas. 2 sleeper teams. It's the same stuff every year. Okay. UK, I'm sorry, I didn't throw UK. Sorry, I apologize, UK. Apologize.
They don't care.
Calipari, I apologize. That was disrespectful. That was disrespectful. At least I acknowledged it. UK.
So UK.
Yeah, that's it.
No Indiana University.
I don't even know. Maybe they may be one of the sleepers. It's only 2 sleepers. That elite 8, 2 sleepers.
Maybe
6 teams that have been there. It's always like look it up. It's close to that.
Well, yeah, you got your perennial favorites, but
we need the majority of the money. We need a whole pizza in the middle, and we need the little teams to be the crust.
Well, as long as they get paid, I don't care. In truth and fact, when it comes to it, March Madness, I'm okay with March Madness. I say, okay, cut the boys a check.
All right,
Other than that,
we said it 100 times. Cut them a check. What you want me to do? You want to tell somebody else? Cut them a check. I'm with you. Let's go. All right. What else we got?
Other than that,
I ain't got nothing to say on that. Cut them a check. The schools make too much money. The coaches make too much money. Nope. Everybody making too much money. Let these boys make some money. You putting $1 billion business on the backs of 18-year-old kids. Let them play, but give them a little money so they stay on the truck.
You heard?
Please. All right. My son coming next. What's next?
That's about it, really. Other than that, I have 0 fucks to give.
Yeah. All right, man.
Want to call it a show?
So, it's been our pleasure. And remember, these are our opinions, not yours.
If you disagree, educate yourself and formulate your own.
Be sure to make comments below, and it could become the topic of our very next show.
Just do yourself a favor. Click here to subscribe.